Yeah, it is. It is a complicated landscape for William to navigate at this point. Oh gosh, I think his immediate reaction is the classic Fraser fire. It's it's passion. It's so difficult for him to wrap his head around what's happening. I think it's going to take him a couple hours of conceptualizing to really understand the depths of what's happening. But I think his initial reaction is the betrayal that he feels because Lord John Grey has been the kind of consistent person in his life, the source of love in his life, the person that he confides in, and to discover that that's the person that orchestrated this lie and that has been keeping this information from you for your entire life. I think that stings the most. I do think that he's feeling that his entire identity has fallen apart right before him, and the only thing he has left is his honor. And I think that's why he is so adamant with Jane, with Arabella, about maintaining that honor, because that's the last little morsel of his identity that he has. Yeah, I do think so, and I think that's the really important thing, because that Lord John is his anchor to love and to caring about other people and empathy and all these great things that he was taught growing up. I think when William comes around and starts thinking a little bit more rationally about the situation, he'll understand that the people in his life did this out of love, and because they cared about William. But I think right now it feels like no one cares about him. No one had the respect for him to share his identity. So yeah, I do think that it's crucial for William and for the healing process of both of those characters to finally reconcile with each other. But I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon. Yeah, we absolutely did. And I think it was important not to go too overboard, like you said, because then there'd just be too many context clues for William to be like, "Oh, is that my dad?" And I think maybe on a very unconscious level, William, had an inkling that Jamie might be his dad, just because they're so similar, and William growing up probably had these traits that were not represented by Lord John Grey, and no one in his life was the way that he was, and then he spoke to the groom at Hellwater, who was another father figure in his early life, Jamie Fraser, and saw himself in him. So Sam and I definitely we talked a little bit about mannerisms. So Jamie does a little finger tap whenever he's thinking about something, and we decided to incorporate that just a little bit. We don't have to overkill it and have it in every single scene, but William does that every now and then when he's really thinking hard about something, and we like to think that that's something that he picked up when they were interacting and when they were hanging out at Hellwater.